Never thought I'd post this here, but my neighbor wasn't who I thought she was. I'm 34 and live in a small town in Oregon. A few months ago, I thought my biggest problems were my ex-husband and my job at a diner. Then Hannah moved in next door, and everything changed. At first, she seemed perfect. Quiet, polite, always smiling. She looked like someone from a cozy Pinterest ad. Long blonde hair, big brown eyes, a soft voice, always in the same gray hoodie. We started talking one night after work. She said she'd moved from Idaho after a bad breakup. I understood that too well. My ex was abusive. Hannah became the first person I trusted in years. But then strange things started. A sickly sweet smell came from her backyard, like rotting flowers mixed with metal. She laughed it off, said she was cleaning out her shed. Later, she asked me to help move a box of old clothes from her basement. It was heavy, too heavy. When it bumped my knee, it made a dull thud. That smell followed me home that night. A week later, Hannah vanished. Her car was gone, curtains shut. One night, I woke up to my dog growling. Someone was digging behind her shed. I almost called the police, but convinced myself it was nothing. 2 days later, cops came. Her landlord had reported her for unpaid rent. They found stains on the basement floor, dark ones. They said not to worry, but I couldn't stop thinking about the smell. Curious? I searched her name online, nothing. Then her last name, and found an article. Missing woman identified after 2 years. Ex-boyfriend still at large. The woman in the photo looked just like Hannah, but younger. The comments said her brother's sister also disappeared. Her name, Hannah Lorne. I didn't sleep that night. Next morning, I told the police everything. The smell, the bin, the digging. They were polite but doubtful. That evening, I found a note taped to my door. "You shouldn't have talked." My hands shook. Someone was standing across the street in a hood. The police searched, found nothing. A few nights later, I heard glass shatter outside. Hannah's shed door was open. I called 911. When they searched it, they found a plastic bin buried under the floor, sealed with duct tape. Inside were remains. DNA confirmed it. Hannah Lorne, missing since 2021. So, who had lived next door? The tenant used a fake ID and disappeared again. The last thing found was a smashed phone with a single unsent text. "He's close. I can't hide anymore." I moved out soon after. I still smell that sweetness sometimes at night. And my dog still growls at empty yards. Maybe Hannah was hiding from someone. Or maybe she was the one being hunted. Either way, the note still haunts me. You shouldn't have talked. Maybe it wasn't a warning. Maybe it was a promise.